Siddharth is an emotionless boy. He is unable to feel any emotion like happiness, love, anger. He has been doing only these four things in his life for so many days: food, books, reading, sleeping and doing things from time to time, but he does not have any special choice in these as well. Like when he is hungry, he starts eating whatever food he finds in front of him. It is the same in the case of reading as well. He does not see which food is in his hand. Whether that book is good or bad, it does not matter to him. He is only interested in the knowledge hidden inside it. He even sleeps on the road when he feels sleepy, and if by mistake he gets a craving for Kama Sutra, he does not use his hand to satisfy his desire. Rather he does it with any woman or girl he finds in front of him at that time. Like while reading books in college, suddenly a spark ignited inside him. He became very close to her. He was looking here and there to calm himself down. Just then his eyes fell on Indu sitting 12 feet away. He got up and was going there. Just then a woman cleaning came within 2 feet of him. So now he left Indu and took that woman with him. Indu sitting nearby was surprised to see this. Actually she has got admission in this college today only, but as soon as he danced in joy, he became an emotionless boy and said yes to that girl. Emotions arise inside Arth when he loses to Indu in a college competition. After hearing Indu being praised by the entire college, he tells her, "Don't think yourself great just by winning a competition once, don't forget. I have been winning this competition for the past many years." Hearing this, Indu says, "Nothing happens just by being a genius. One needs to have some emotion inside oneself to live." But Siddharth feels very bad about this and hence he gets frustrated. Returning home, I bring one of my maids to the room. Both of them were taking off their clothes. Just then Siddharth sees his mother standing behind him. Then his mother says, "Son, I never thought even in my dreams that you would do such a disgusting act." Hearing this, Siddharth realizes that what he was doing was wrong, so he leaves the house in shame. Just then he feels hungry, but this time he eats grass and straw like before. He does not eat, instead he starts running away with someone else's food. At night he sleeps on the road as before, but he does not get a peaceful sleep. Then a Baba comes there and tells him, "Son, you have lived your life wrongly till now. From today onwards, start your life in a new way," and from here slowly all the emotions start coming inside Siddharth. On the first day of college, Indu sees Siddharth taking extra classes with a girl from the same college in the computer room. Seeing this, Indu was about to leave from there, but then Siddharth says, "We are done. Will you please go outside and see that no one comes inside?" Hearing this, Indu also comes out scared and closes the door. Meanwhile, Siddharth comes out from inside with his emotionless face, while Indu was thinking, what kind of a rogue? A boy like him should be expelled from college, but her misunderstanding is cleared when she sees Siddharth coming in a Range Rover the next day. He had come to college from home while brushing his teeth. After a while, 2 boys were late in the classroom, whom the professor does not let in. But then Siddharth comes and sits on a table without asking anyone. Then a boy gives him a piece of paper and wears it. After writing for some time, he leaves the classroom without saying anything to anyone. Here, Indu was not able to understand anything. Where he had come in a Range Rover the previous day, today he comes in an old Alto. Despite having so many vehicles outside his house, he sometimes comes by auto and sometimes on foot. He does not even wear slippers. Actually, the real reason behind his being emotionless are his books. Actually, the real reason behind Siddharth being emotional is his books. Siddharth was born 10 years after his parents got married. His father was very fond of reading books, so since his birth, his father used to read with Siddharth in one hand and a book in the other hand, and in the same way Siddharth also got addicted to reading books since childhood. He used to do everything logically. One day on the road, burning with jealousy, he felt like smoking. He had cigarettes but no lighter, so he asks for a lighter from a girl standing nearby. The girl says, "Are you crazy? Why would I have a lighter?" Siddharth says, "Well then you must have a balloon." Hearing this, the girl gets angry, but when Siddharth checks her bag, he actually finds a condom inside it. He says, "From next time if someone asks for something from you, give them a nice reply." From there he asks for a lighter from 2 school children. One child says that smoking is harmful for health. Before he could say anything to the auntie standing nearby, the auntie says that she neither has balloons nor a lighter. Then a girl gives him a lighter. This is Siddharth's cousin's sister Radha, and Siddharth had first become physical with her, so Siddharth had first become physical with his cousin's sister Radha. Something happened. One day his parents were out of the house and he was sitting reading a Kama Sutra book. Then he felt something inside him. He gets up and calls Radha and says, "Can you help me physically?" Hearing which Radha angrily says, "At least I did not expect this from you," but Siddharth says very calmly, "Look, it is said in the books also that being physical is not a bad thing. It helps in getting rid of many mental problems like depression, anxiety. And this is the secret behind Einstein's success." Radha also gets convinced after hearing this. Then we come to the same incident in the school where after finishing work with the cleaning lady, Indu was saying a lot of bad things to her. But Siddharth does not react and goes away from there like a perfect emotionless person. Then Indu comes to know from her friend that this is Siddharth's college. One day, like always,